Today, I'm pleased to announce our plans to build more temples at or near the following locations: Kaohsiung, Taiwan;
Travis Wayne Goodsell on the early morning before the water holocaust of western United States. I had seen Fast and Furious 9 last night, and then this morning saw on YouTube John Oliver talking about Taiwan. And of course, when watching John Oliver's show, it always brings up memories of the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints. As Mormons, if you are not being obedient to the scripture that says you're supposed to learn about what's going on in the world, you will not understand why China is pissed off with the church. When Russia was announced that they were going to have an LDS temple, remember that? We still don't have it. Wonder what happened to it. You'll always get Mormons who think they can apologize for the church and explain out of ignorance why Russia doesn't have the LDS temple yet. They do not know Russia. They do not know Putin. They don't know how Russia deals in business with other people from other countries. And that lack of knowledge results in Mormons being very dumb when they try to explain it away. And so, yes, I see the ignorance from Mormons who are unhappy with the videos where I explain why Russia disappeared from our membership records the very next year on the previous year's membership stats. And people are wondering, oh no, the church is losing members. Well, it's because they're pissing people off. And countries are saying, no, you're not getting our membership records for your stats anymore. You're being bad. We're unhappy. And the same thing is with China. If you remember that last year, at the start of coronavirus, as we get a temple for 5 people in China? That's not entirely correct, but nobody can know now because China pulled their membership records from our membership stats on this year's reporting for last year. And the reason why has to do with the church announcing in this October conference an LDS temple in Taiwan. understand the history. John Oliver does a pretty good summary. But it should strike Mormons, who are supposed to be learned in what's going on in the world and why China thinks that Taiwan does not exist, that it's a part of China, and gets mad at everyone for saying the name Taiwan. But the church is never apologizing. They're not begging forgiveness from China. And Mormons will apologize and say, yeah, we're the true church of God, of Jesus. Nobody dares to molest or make afraid. And that is partly correct, and probably mostly correct, because everybody caves to China because China is their main source of business. With billions in China, there are multi-billions to be had from sales in China and manufacturing in China. Most of our clothes are made in China. Many products are from China. Parts are from China. And so for companies and sports teams who go against China by daring to say the name that is forbidden, China retaliates immediately. Don't care where you are in the world. They don't care who you are. They're big and powerful. And so yes, John Cena caved. And others have caved, like the Gap, as mentioned by John Oliver. But there have been others. There have been sports players who had to apologize, and others, and yet the church, nope. See, even America, as John Oliver explains, is ambiguous. It's undetermined, the status of Taiwan, that we dare not say its name. The church, nonetheless, still carries on. Taiwan, temple in Taiwan, mission in Taiwan. My ex-sister-in-law served her mission to Taiwan. As we were getting married, she was heading off on her mission. That was a long time ago. So yes, the church has been in Taiwan for quite a long time. And by my saying Taiwan in this video, China is already upset with me. If they have people searching around the internet looking for anybody who dares say the name. I already pissed off Kim Jong-un when I had my website. I've definitely pissed off Trump, as he's still unhappy with me to this day about the oranges of the investigation. But yeah, even the church is unhappy when I say the name Joseph Smith. That word is forbidden in the church. And so the reason why the church is defying China and yet still trying to placate them to get the temple for 5 people is an illustration of how powerful the church is financially. See, the whistleblower in 2019, December, what he exposed was not just the criminal violations of the church, but he exposed greater wealth that the church has been hiding than anyone could ever have imagined. Just tithing alone was at least 3 times higher than the highest guess that people have had. As it doesn't even get ranked among the top richest religions until now, or at least it should be on there now. Because tithing alone makes it number 1. The church reveals that it's already been a $1 trillion company all these years because they have numerous sources of revenue, not just tithing. And if tithing is now $200 billion through the investments, the others also have their investment companies, because the church confessed, because of the whistleblower, oh yeah, we do this with all of our sources of income. It's the same pattern. You can be damn sure that there are multi-billions in each investment company. Even their charity, which I thought Fast Offering was for that. Nope. They created another source of revenue called LDS Charities. And they keep bragging about how they had obtained $2 billion in investments or donations. And so, as they've confessed, they took 10% from the $2 billion, which is $200 million, and invested it in an LLC corporation. But they go around bragging, oh yeah, $2 billion, we've been going around the world giving fish. Not educating people on how to fish, not providing the source of fish, just giving fish. But if you're familiar with that, I've corrected that. It's still incorrect when you say, teach a man to fish and you'll feed him for the rest of his... No, that's false. As many people who go through education and go deep in debt realize, I was taught how to fish and I had to sell the farm to pay off my student loan debt. So, yeah, the church is so rich and powerful that China can only get mad. That's it. That's how much power the church wields in this world. And that's not a good thing, Mormons. You should not be cheering because your Book of Mormon tells you not to cheer. Your Book of Mormon tells you, get out now. Because it's the great and abominable church.